in the house.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight. And Greg, for games like this, where these two teams just played each other, how different is the approach?
It is different, Kevin. It can almost feel like a continuation of the last game, and one team now maybe has payback on their mind.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, this is the thing about MP. He is unafraid to put himself on the line. Saying that you're going to beat the guy in front of you night in and night out is a bold statement, but it gave him something specific to work towards. He's taking his game now to another level, and it's been a benefit for the team.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Then there's Howard. Then there's Towns. And it's Roddy in at the power forward. Excellent D there from the Rain Man. Here's Philadelphia, defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now here's Brooks. 9 points last game out. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Ball. And so just over a minute and a half played. And Roddy gets it to go.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so here's Charlotte after the Sixers pick up 2.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Brooks the best of Rain Man. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Rain Man's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Miller surveying the floor. Out left to the wing. Roddy sinks the three-pointer. Roddy's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's McCain. Last game, 26 points. The offensive rebound out to Brooks. Takes the 3. Pass to Grimes. And it's Brooks in the corner. Rain Man passes to Grimes. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hornets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's Miller with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Grimes passes to Rain Man. Here's Maxey. And the 3-ball is good.
That's on the D there. You gotta chase Maxey off the 3-point line.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 3. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for him. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's McCain. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Miller outside, shoots it up. Charlotte no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 3. Brooks outside to the inside. Here's Rain Man, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Hornets 4th.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Ball against Maxey.
Philadelphia foul. Quentin Brown. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ball kicks to Howard. Charlotte moving it around. A 3-ball. And so on. Gets it to go.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Rain Man. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals.
Maxey looking it over. Out to Brooks. Let's go. Ball with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Miller outside. Howard setting the pick for Miller. Inside. It's deflected.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Rayman, and he dunks it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And here's Towns. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Here's Maxey. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
To the wing on the left. Ball finds Howard. Ball against Maxey. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now, here's Maxey. 29 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Now, here's Ball. Howard with a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Ball. Now, here's Howard. He's guarded closely. Clock at 2. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Wheeling that ball in, Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
Charlotte making some changes. Griffin comes in for Howard. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Miller. Outside, Towns. It's stolen. Pass to Bona. Griffin with the steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Salon. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
LaMelo Ball.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Rain Man. Maxey passes to Rain Man. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
At a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doubled by Smith. Pass to Poole. Outside Pippen. Here's Rain Man, covered by Smith. And it's in there. Rain Man's got 15 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ivy with it, guarded by Poole, and slam dunk by Ivy.
Defense left Ivy an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
And here's Washington outside. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Salon. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Rain Man's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Poole. Pippen sets a screen for Poole. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hornets trail by 9. Now Ivy. Sinks the triple. Ivy's got his second bucket.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Here's Salong. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job. Completely new group here for Philadelphia. The Hornets also changing it up. Bodies checked in. And it's Brandon Miller in for Jaden Ivey. And here's Charlotte. Good momentum, 8 straight points. On the court for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Then there's Towns, and it's Griffin, and it's Roddy in at the 4. Pass to Miller. Ball, the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 7. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 17 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Maxey against Ball. Here's Rain Man. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Ball feeling it out a bit. Griffin passes to Roddy. Hands it from downtown. Roddy's got 10 points in the game.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
76ers shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Maxey. Here's Rain Man. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Maxey against Ball. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia leading by 4. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now, Ivy. He's got 13. Outside, Ball. Here's Roddy. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Grimes. Snow, a screen on Ivy. Shot by Grimes, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Salong. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ivy with a screen for Ball. Drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Maxey passes to Rain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
LaMelo Ball picks one up. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Howard's checked in for the Hornets. Towns comes in for Ivy.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
To the middle, here's Rainman, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
You know, I
foul.
love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Philadelphia, number 14.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets trail by 5. Howard with the screen on Maxey. Pass to Howard. Miller outside. Here's Roddy. And it's off from three-point range.
And to put things simply, this has not been his goal.
Rainman passes to Maxey for 3. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The tray hits it from three-point range. Maxey's got 8 points in the quarter.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Ball against Maxey. Shot to stop the run. Ball no good. The 76ers leading by 8. To the paint. Shoots from the right block. And he can't bank that one in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Miller finds Ball. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got his third basket of the night right there.
LaMelo using that body control there, making the play off contact.
Rainman, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
That'll do it for the first half. Sixers on top, leading by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Difference in this game is they're extending possessions.
Yeah, frustrating their opponent with second chance points. That can wear a team down.
And now let's take a glimpse. And that concludes halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Rainman.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
They've got Brooks, so Rainman out there, and it's McCain in a shooting guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And that one's good, Maxey.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rainman. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Towns with it. Hasn't made one yet. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Roddy. And here is Ball. 6 on the shot clock.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Rain Man passes to Brooks. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's good from long range. McCain's got 7 points in the game.
How about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Outside Ball. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the 76ers making a change here. Poole's checked in. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Poole's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
Ball, the pass to Towns. To the paint. Howard misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Maxey, no good. Hornets trail by 11. Stripped it away. Rain Man passes to Poole. Here's Rain Man. 25 points in the game. He gets that one. And here's Miller. Pass the ball. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And so Miller will bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Rain Man, and he lays it straight in. Rain Man's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Ball. And just miss after miss right now.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Maxey, no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Towns with it. Maxey covering. Howard with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Howard's got 5 now. Here's Rain Man. He has 29. Grimes passes to Rain Man, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Howard at the elbow. Pass the ball. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Roddy. A 3-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 14. Inside. It's intercepted. Nice D from the Rain Man. 76ers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6-13 from the field here in the third. Now, here's Poole. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Outside, Maxey launches a 3. Another three for Philadelphia.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Miller outside. Pass to Towns. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. And the Hornets making a change here. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. LaMelo Ball. Here's Roddy. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. We've got Griffin. Jaden Ivey is out there at ball. And it's Roddy in at the small forward position. There's the drive. And Salon gets it to go. Salon's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
From outside the arc, the shot by Ivey, no good. Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's McCain. Drops in the tray. McCain's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Here's Ball. Pass to Griffin. The 17-footer. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McCain. Grimes passes to Raymond. From deep. The Hornets pull it in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ball with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Grimes. He trains the quick shot. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Ball with the bucket.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Now Washington. Poole kicks to Washington. Here's McCain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hornets trail by 14. And it's Ball in the corner. Pass to Roddy. Back to Ball. Here's Roddy from deep. A rebound by Washington.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks, David. Shot clock at 5. Towns for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Poole with it. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's Salon. He's covered by Washington. Yep, it counts.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Howard with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. To the middle. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Poole. The Hornets pull it in. Got a piece of it. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
This is how you finish in transition. Excellent work by Poole. Leaking out a little bit, but hustling.
Here's Ivy. Howard with a screen on Poole. Ivy passes to Howard. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense there from the Rain Man. Washington finds Poole. Shoots a three, and he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from the Rain Man. Rain Man's got 38 points. And here's Ivy. Pass to Towns. There's the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Washington's got 7 rebounds in the game. Rain Man passes to Washington. Here's Grimes. Kept alive. That shot off. Hornets trail by 18. Now here is Miller. Back to Ivy. Shot from the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
And it's Washington missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Rebound by Rain Man.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Here's Grimes. An easy 2 points on the layup. Grimes has got 4 this quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Poole. The Hornets also changing it up. Roddy's checked in, and Ball subbed in for Ivy. And the Hornets miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Miller outside, Ball. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
That's what I'm talking about.